What's up guys, my name is Red and I've got a firing range capture the flag. This is in fact a competitive video. If you watched my last one, I did say that I have a competitive background when it comes to Call of Duty, and this is what I was talking about. So it's just a scrimmage between myself, a couple of friends, and another team. So, MLG Orlando, a Major League Gaming event, was this weekend. Yesterday actually was the championships, and it was awesome, like all MLG events. If you don't know, there are 6 events including nationals. Nationals happens at the end of the year, and it's like, you know, double the prize money. There's certain specific rule sets, stuff like that, and just a whole bunch of stuff. So what's cool about it is that you get to see the top players in the world play Call of Duty, you know, everyone's favorite game, I'm sure. And you get to see them face off at the highest level, and it's just really cool to be able to see, you know, how well they play, what their thoughts are, stuff like that. They do listen-ins where you get to see what they're saying or hear what they're saying as they play, stuff like that. And it's really cool to be able to, you know, it's really cool to be at an MLG event. It's, you know, it's still cool to be able to watch it. If you didn't get a chance to watch MLG Orlando, Providence, the Nationals, is November 18th to 20th, and if you just type in MajorLeagueGaming.com in Google and click it during those days, it'll take you right to the live streams. And yeah, I mean, they're all great to watch. It's really fun. They have StarCraft, Halo, StarCraft 2 and Halo Reach specifically, and Black Ops, and sometimes they add assorted games like Gears of War 3, Uncharted 3, not as main games, but as kind of just, you know, secondary streams, I guess, or just stuff like that, or they'll have minor competitions for the games or free-for-alls or stuff like that. Anyway, so I will be talking specifically about Call of Duty. So there are, the way MLG works, the competition format, is that there is an open bracket and a championship bracket. The championship bracket consists of the top 16 teams that have pro status, and they're seeded 1 through 16. After that, every other team is considered to be open bracket, and they have to fight their way through it in order to get to the championship bracket. Also, it's double elimination, so that means that if you lose once, you're not 100% out. It just means that you have one more chance to not, or you can't lose again, or else you have to go home. And yeah, so that's basically how MLG works. There's a whole bunch of, you know, complicated different things and stuff like that, but you know, it's fine. I mean, it's really good. It's a really good system. It works really well. There's pool play where the the pros face off. So it's not really like a bracket at that point. It's just pros playing everyone in their pool, and then from there it determines who goes into the championship bracket, and you know, you get to vote on what teams you want to see and stuff like that. So this weekend specifically, there was some really good competition. In fact, a team from open bracket, Vendetta, consisting of Waff, Rizma, and Legit. I think they were like the 18th or 19th seed, which isn't too bad because the 16th seed is pro, but they went all the way and placed second in the event, which is, it's not that big of a deal because it's happened like 3 times now with, let's see, Resistance. I mean, Resistance isn't like some random team. They had a bunch of Modern Warfare 2 pros and stuff like that on there. But then at Columbus, I think it was Force, and they came from kind of nowhere. Then I don't think Anaheim had anyone too big, and then Collapse came in second at Raleigh, and they weren't nobody, but they came from open bracket. And yeah, so and then you got Vendetta coming in second from open bracket at Orlando as well. So the weekend was great. The pools were good, everything like that. There were a lot of team changes from Raleigh, and I mean a lot, like, because the way it works is that the team that you have for Orlando is the same team that you have for Nationals. There's a roster lock, so you can't pick up any pro players after the roster lock for Orlando. You can pick up AM players. And it really just winds up being the event before Nationals, which happened to be Orlando this year. is always a really big roster changing event. For example, OpTic dropped Rambo, which is a huge deal. Picked up Proofy, but and I forgot to say, OpTic Gaming, they did really well this entire weekend. I think they only dropped like 6 maps, which is just awesome for them. And they wound up beating Vendetta in the finals, the championship finals. And yeah, so that's basically it. I'm gonna stop it right about the halftime because that's as much as I want to say about MLG Orlando, at least at this point in time. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. If you like this, feel free to subscribe.